Hello YouTube friends, welcome to the Red Parrot channel. I am your host, Mary Ellen. This is an episode of Your Creative Studio journal making where I am using a Your Creative Studio journal kit and using almost nothing but that to make a journal. This is the fall 2022 version, and today we are going to get serious about watercoloring. We ended last session with these two. They turned out pretty good. That was a little bit of a splodge. Splodges happen. That's not a problem. We have this little stamp, which is a pumpkin and a lantern, and I want to do a couple of stamps of that and paint. And we also have more options to paint things. So we can use this selection and this selection. We may do this one again, because I think not only can you use this page as a page in and of itself, but you can do some fussy tearing and so forth. So having a supply of that's going to be fun. And by serious watercoloring, I have these, which are dollar store paints, and they're shiny, like they're glittery, sparkly. Sparkly is the word that I wanted, and so they might be useful. And I also have my so if this is my I just need a touch of something desk watercolor, this is my serious we are going to splodge paint around watercolor. It does not look yummy, like it just what else did I bring? So brought a proper cloth this time, so that's good. Spritz, nice. This is a nice watercolor brush. This is a Winsor and Newton sable brush, and so sable it holds a lot of water and holds a lot of paint, so you don't have to keep refreshing. Any paintbrush will do. Like seriously, I can go back to use this, but you know what? We might be doing some fine details, so this might be helpful. I also have these little palettes, which come from I think AliExpress, and they are also glitter. So gold, gold, gold. This is green. That's kind of red. That's white. Okay, so we've got that. Put that off to the side for a second. And now, so I need something to stamp on, and I am going to see if I can. So that would be a great example of something to stamp on, but I'm not going to use it because having a blank sheet might be very helpful. So this is the gutted book. I still haven't done anything with the cover. This is the Password to Larkspur Lane, Nancy Drew book, so this came out of that, and I think that is fair ball as a supply for this just challenge, I guess we'll call it. So what do I want to do? Now this is going to be, you might be just flipping through some of these pages to do some harvesting. So this ends up being a really great blank, that's International Sign Language for pocket, library pocket. So I'm going to keep that one as well. So let's do a little pile here. So we've got that whole blank, that whole blank. I want something that is blank-ish, because this doesn't need a lot of space, and I probably don't need 20 of them. So that's another one for that pile. Yeah, so that would be a good one to use, as would that one be. There we are. And I will stop there because otherwise we're just going to be going through this whole book and we're not going to be able to get to the fun stuff, which is the watercoloring. So if you have watercolors in your purview, I totally support you fishing them out and having a go, because watercolors are so much fun. They add so much color, and they're just so much fun to use. Just splodge some color around. It's harmless, good fun. Put it down. There we are. I've got black there. Not ideal. Ooh, so that's nice. Be dry before I drop it. There. And it doesn't matter much which way these go. There we are, there's two. Oh, I got that one on the fold. Ooh. Well, then we'll use this good one then. There, that's good. Pop, 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 pop. Two. So the weather today. The weather is windy today. It was windy last night as well. I don't need third, but I do need to sort of stamp this off. There. And while we're up, do I need to do any more? Do I want to do pine cone? Don't know that I want to do a pine cone. I might want to do the floral part of that. So I'm just going to do that so it doesn't get covered. I just want to do half, maybe. It's sunny out, so that's great. It's starting to get fall cool. And over to the sports desk. Jays lost last night. I was at the game. That's why my voice sounds the way it does. This team is hard to love sometimes. It's hard to love. Do I want to do a second one? No, not yet. They're here if we need to. Let's just do that. We were playing the Yankees, and the Yankees, it was a 0-0 game, which is not, it's what is called a pitcher's duel, where the pitchers are doing all of the heavy lifting. And how is there? Here we are. And then in the top of the ninth, I think, bottom of the eighth, I don't know, one or the other, Yankees scored 2 runs, had a home run, and that was that. Bummer. Okay, so we're not going to worry about that. We are going to worry. We're not going to worry. We're going to play. That's what we're going to do. So we've got those. So let us pick what we want to do here. I want to color one of those. I need to do another one of those. This one is full of fun. So is that. So is that. Goodness, I'm going to have all of the things to do. So is that. Love that. Are we just pulling out one of each? We might be. I'm not sure. Did I get that one? Yes, I did. There. Then mushrooms border. I might take 2 of those because that is a nice border. That can be green. What's this? Those are kind of too tiny. This one's fun. And maybe that one. Okay, and I don't think I have any more. Nothing more to color. Nothing more to color here. Could probably color that, but I'm not going to at the moment because we have more than enough to do. So I'm just gonna have a bare piece of slop-on paper. I'm gonna move these books out of the way because these books are all my glue pages that I struggle to use because I get far too excited. All right, so these are the things we want to paint. I don't want to do anything with that. And now we're going to do a little spritz to charge things up, as they say. And then some green and brown. Oh, I might as well. There we are. And I also have a jar, not a Binks. We're getting distracted. Okay, come on, you can do it. You can totally do it. There we are. Now then, what do I want to do here? Oops. Okay, step 1, pick one. Let's do these first, because I have at least an idea of what colors these should be. So step 1, pumpkin is orange. Just throwing that out there. The crowd goes silent. So much intensity. There, that one's better. It's got a little bit more water in it. Here we are. Where's the other one? Other 2? Pumpkins galore. Well, let's come back to dark, I think. Oh, construction update. They are 100% onto another phase. Whole bunch of new equipment out, a whole bunch of new bits, and by bits I mean industrial sized rolls of steel, maybe? I don't know. It's very exciting. I'm so happy to have the others, to be on the others. No, okay. Colors this. Light green, nice green, sap green. Way too much water. So the hard noises have stopped, which is really the thing that's been making my brain wild. I'm quite happy for them to have found some completion. Here. Don't have to do everyone green, I guess. Purple? That's not terribly dark. So that's a little better. Yeah, good enough. Okay, I just splashed it in the actual color. That's really dark, which is fine. I am not doing the Mona Lisa. And even when Leonardo was doing the Mona Lisa, he didn't think he was doing the Mona Lisa. You know what I mean? Like at the time, it only becomes the Mona Lisa at some time later, when the thing is finished and it's put out into the world. And by then he's working on other things. And I wonder if the Mona Lisa was the Mona Lisa in his lifetime even. Okay, so what is honey colored? I don't know if you can see this whole palette that I've got going on here. What color is this? Yeah, okay, so I need a little bit of that, a little bit of brown. It's not brown. Sepia or something? I don't know. Add a little shiny to it. Now it's too glompy, I think. And it's not watery enough. Don't know if you can hear that squeaking. That's squeaking. It's the trucks. It's not the trucks. It's actually a piece of heavy machinery that desperately needs some maintenance and a little bit of oil. There we are. 2 of those. Let's change color again. Let's do this red. See what this looks like. This is a little bit more brassy, I think. I think if you don't have, these are sort of smallish images and they don't, you know, it's not like a 12 foot by 12 foot thing we're painting. Doing multiple, I think, is helpful in doing sort of changes. Helps so that you have some options when you're actually getting into the phase of doing the thing. There. Okay. Okay. Can I get a honey colored yellow? That's all right. So I'm doing all of these candles the same color. I'm just going totally against what I just said. But these are candles. And what do I want to do? Gold? Oops. This used to be stuck. There. Okay. And now sort of a nice soft brownie brown. Oh, it needs to be more brown. More brown. This is all going to be blendy, blendy. Okay. Also doesn't have to be perfect. That needs more water. Watercolor is forgiving because you can use water to manipulate the paint. So I put too much paint on, wanted to lighten it up, and so you just clean your brush, and then with the water, while it's still wet, you can lift the paint. It's a pretty great medium. There we are. Okay, so we've got pumpkins. I don't know which ones I like better. Oh, we have options, so yeah, yes. All right, so that one can go off to the side as being done. And what do I want to do here? I want to just do a little bit, it's like a light brown here. And then sort of color some things in. So this is a pine cone. These are bright spiky yellow things, or at least that's the color I'm going to make them. And then we have two other ones, which might be, let's do a sparkly pink. Sometimes I think I accidentally bought the wrong thing when I got this color of pink. And sometimes, as Bob Ross would be known to say, happy accident. It's like, oh, this is not so bad. There, good enough. What we're looking for is color. Oops, so we've got that. So that's two. All right, now let's get into the meat and potatoes. So let's do this one, which is going to be a lot of green, which we can cope with. Okay. That's not a perfect line, and it doesn't need to be. Oh, I have something to say. Well, not say, it's not like a manifesto announcement or anything. Out in the back, 40, messing around, and there are more acorns than I have seen in some time. So I Googled what to do with an acorn, specifically, can you dye with them? So short answer is yes. Also information, apparently there is something called mast years, M-A-S-T years, with oak trees, where they, it's like they get into a hyper acorn production mode, and they make a huge amount of them for the purposes of to sustain the species, or that's the effect of it. So even the squirrels can't eat all of the acorns that are produced. I'll tell you what, there are a lot of acorns, like a lot. Hoy! So I was out harvesting them to see if I could, accumulate enough. I haven't brought any inside, and I ended up putting what I harvested in the compost. That's not ideal, I don't think. I don't know what's wrong with it. Not enough variation. Well, you know what? They all can't be genius. We'll move on. So I am going to continue monitoring this situation. Youth is not a time of life, it is a state of mind. I like that. That is 100% true. And weirdly, I want that label to be blue. There. I feel like the top of that should be red. By red, I mean orange. So apparently, acorns make a good dye. So I'm on board for trying it. And so for all of the people who know way more about mushrooms than I ever will, I have no idea what the colors these need to be, but I'm just making them. So that one turned out well. I like that one. Yeah. Oh, okay, so strawberries I can color. What did I do that for? Here we are, that's better. There. Splodge of green, splodge of green. There. I have no idea what color to make these. Seriously. No idea. So we're just gonna mix some things up. Here. I don't know why it's called a mast year. I don't know what the word mast means in that context. There. Oh, I like that one. That one turned out well. So I have a method now. That sort of proved maybe a concept. And that is color the top in some kind of dense color. All the way over. Clean off the brush of the color. Load the brush with some water. And then just draw down the whiteness of the color. There. That's all right. I'm just gonna try this white just for grins. Oof! Is there a gray? There is kind of a gray. This is kind of gray. That's better. Like that one a lot. And this one is going to go back to red. I want those dots a little darker. What red did I use? I think I used this one. Yeah, it's going to be really dark. And I'm just going to splodge that off. Keep the color, and so that the black sort of shows through. I shouldn't have done that. There. That's all right. Put that one to the side. Next up, okay, so we have another one of these. So good second try of this. Now then, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I want to do this being super orange. There. And we've got this green glistening and some of this. Let's see what that does. Well, it seems a little bit better, I think. There. And then at the base, the leaves, stem, just making different color. Pourquoi pas? There we are. That one turned out better. Okay, got that one. Next, these look like black-eyed Susans. To me, anyways. Oh, you know what? They could be echinacea. Let's have a look. No, they're daisies. You can tell by the leaf. So I am going to go back to yellow and brown. This is such a pleasant way to spend some time. There we are. Yep. So those are open-faced. That is not open-faced. That is closed. So that one needs to be yellow. Gotta figure out what it is you're painting even. Here we are. Okay, and now the rest is green, greenish. Try some of this more glistening stuff. Ooh, it does not come out green. It's because my brush was probably dirty. There, good enough. Next we have these. What are these? No idea what these are. What they're going to be pink, I think. And they're going to be the sparkly pink. There. Those rose hips. Maybe. Buds. They're going to be buds. And what did I... So I want to do this funky color. Needs more water. I don't like that. There. That looks sweet. I like that. Next one. Let's do this one as echinacea, because that feels a little bit more echinacea-like. And this is one of my all-time favorite colors. I don't know what it's called, but it's like a purple red. It's a little watery. Oof. Well, you know what? Well, it's fine. We are not going to worry about it. Here we are. Yep. Then the center is like this fabulous orange yellow. Here we are. And then just the vaguest amount of leaf green. There, good enough. Like that one. Ooh, butterflies, 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 butterflies. Now, that one needs to be orange, just like a stamped and no erasing. It's really a dry brush. There we are. Okay, so next one. What do I want to do? Yellow? Let's do yellow. There's this weird chalky yellow. Different watercolors have different textures to them, I guess. Textures might be the word, I don't know. And I think it's because of what is the thing that is giving it the color. What color do you want to be? Buddy. Pink? Sure. Who doesn't want a pink butterfly? Pink isn't necessarily a fall color. But that's okay. You can have it and make it whatever you want. And I'm going to do some more of this color, because this greeny bit really makes me happy. That weird green and that pink. Now, I splodged up this last one the last time I did it, so let's do this color. It could be a purple butterfly. There. And let's put a little bit of gold in. Clearly have used a lot of the gold. There. Might as well give everybody a little bit of bling. There we are. If you can see that. There we are. Oh, we're down to 17 minutes for this video. This is just tremendously enjoyable. Hope you're enjoying it. Even more than that, I hope you have your own watercolors out and you're just playing around as well, because having a fine old watercolor play is so enjoyable. There. Okay, we did one like that before. What color do you want to be? What color do you want to be? I'm going to give you an orange. Whee! Look at that orange. That's bright. There. And let's do red, reddish. Not that red. Simmer down. There. I'm just gonna make that these little fins a bit yellow because I can, because I have no idea what color this is supposed to be. But that's okay. And I want another blue label. that looks fun. That yellow looks ridiculous. Possibly have not improved it one whit. And now the top needs to be darker, which is the color that I didn't want to use to start with. Ah. Oh well. Bit of a nose puncher this one is. There, that's not bad. Don't want to do that one. I think this is me getting tired. Let's do another one of these orange ones. And what color stamp? Blue stamp. There we are. Orange and blue. Wow, that's a very good color combination. Let's do kind of a browny one. Here. Don't want to do that one. Well, one of the things that we can do is just swoosh. Let's do that. I only have one, I only have one. So by swoosh, I mean we're just going to color the whole circle. The one color, we're not going to color in. There. Okay. Oh, Barcelona is going to be pink. Because it's got a rose in it or something. Sevilla. Yellow. Yellow. This is very, what do I want to say? Like, you know how we do the paint splodges? It feels like that. Like paint testing. You know what I mean? Here. There, and see if we can get a little bit more purple. That's better. There. That looks all right. Oops. Now it looks all right. Okay, I've got I'm going to just push that over there because I'm running out of room over there. And we are going to do something with this one. What's a good bright color? We've done orange. We haven't done really a lot of red. Let's try what this red is. Yes, this will be nice. Put some orange in it. This does not look pretty at all. But that's okay, because I am going to splodge off the water. Me. There. That looks not bad. Now, and a little bit of green. Suggestive. There we are. And this is totally not coloring in the lines, but that's all right. I've got that one. And I wonder if we could do like the same kind of idea with this. Just color it. Sure, let's try. Oops. Okay, I'm running out of water. This mat's gonna need to be cleaned. Wow. Okay, here we are. There, so that's sort of like one color. But then I made the mushrooms a little bit darker, so there feels like there is texture to it. And also I ran out of water, and so there is a certain amount of visual texture with that. Okay, so that was dark orange. Let us try then like a yellowy orange. And we're doing this a little darker too. There. Those mushroom borders turned out really nicely after all. Okay, so we're at 6 minutes. I'm going to do a little clean off of my brush. Put the paints off to the side where they won't fall over. And let's have a review of what we have. So we have got these, which I never took off. Then we have these. Let's move this out of the way as well. Give us a little bit more room. That one I really like. Like that one too. These are a set of flowers, which are kind of fun. I've got that one. I have that one in an earlier version as well. I have 2 versions of it. Like that one much better. Another one there. Another one there. And then these were the pumpkin lanterns, and then I just did the stamp of the wreath as well. But only half, just because I only wanted half. We can do that. We can always come back and do more if we need to. And then that is to add to what I already have, which is that, and also that. So I feel like we've got a good fall collection going on. Really unexpectedly happy with that. Very happy with that. And that. Yeah, I'd say a solid 8 out of 10 with this effort. And we have transformed all of this, which used to be just printed white, into something colorful that we can then for sure use in the journal. This looks so much different with color added. And that's probably part of the entertainment that we can get out of this kit. So super happy. And you would be able to do it for whatever, you know, I want to be able to use this and do blues or purples, or I didn't use a lot of blue, just in a couple of the labels, but that was because I wanted to keep this fairly warm looking. Anyways, that is all for now. I am off to harvest some more acorns and see what trouble I can get up to with using it as a dye material. So that's all for now. Please like and subscribe. Always appreciate your company and always appreciate your support. You mean the world to me. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye now.